Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session where we're going to talk about the topic Women in Engineering. What would you do to secure your place in Industry 5.0? Organized by the IEEE Women in Engineering Student Branch Affinity Group of the University of Jaffna. The modern world is an exponentially growing one. Not long ago, Industry 4.0 with IoT and AI technology was the talk of the town. But now, there is a new age dawning over us. With the introduction of Industry 5.0, you'll see a shift where humans and machines will work in tune with each other, building personalized, sustainable technology that wouldn't harm the earth, but rather work in harmony with human life. In particular, women in engineering will play critical, important roles in the coming era of Industry 5.0, and senior IEEE member Dr. Jeewika Ranaweera is the perfect speaker who will talk about this empowering topic today. She is the co-chair of IEEE Metaverse Initiative, IEEE WIE member at large, ABET commissioner, and has also previously worked as a former principal hardware engineer at Oracle. Without a doubt, she is more than perfect for the topic we have on our hands today. So without further ado, we hand over the session to you, madam.
Thank you, Cynthia. It was a great introduction. Hi, everyone. Let me actually share my screen. All right. Hello, everyone. And before I start the talk, I just want to thank Varsha for coordinating this event and also for inviting me to discuss a topic that is not just timely but essential. Which is women in engineering. And the question that drives us all, what would you do to secure your place in Industry 5.0? So as we move into this new era marked by human-centric innovation, advanced robotics, and AI, we face unprecedented opportunities and challenges. The lines between technology and humanity are blurring. And as engineers, especially women engineers, our role is evolving faster than ever before. But today, I'm not just here to talk about what Industry 5.0 is. I'm here to challenge each of you to think about your place in this future and how will you adapt, innovate, and lead in a world where human creativity and technological advancement must work hand in hand. How can we, as women engineering or women in engineering, break through the barriers and make our mark in this transformation? So let's explore how we can not only secure our place, but thrive as trailblazers in this next industrial revolution. Together, we can shape the future of engineering and ensure that our voices are heard, our contributions are recognized, and our leadership is valued. I didn't realize that window was on the second screen, that I was sharing. Anyways, so let's take a look at what we will be covering today. We start by understanding the novelty of Industry 5.0 and how it distinguishes itself from previous industrial revolutions. We will then discuss potential engineering careers and the emerging fields that are shaping this human technology synergy. We'll take a look at the megatrends driving Industry 5.0, from intelligent automation to sustainable practices, and identify the skills you'll need to stay ahead. Since well-being is crucial, we'll cover strategies for safeguarding your mental and physical health in this fast-paced environment, including the power of saying no when necessary. Next, we'll look at two contrasting examples related to the DEI hire label, a label that we often hear in the political landscape these days, especially in the United States. and how to avoid that label by demonstrating impact and value in our roles. From there, we'll discuss the digital gap, an important factor that could affect equal access to opportunities and innovation in 5.0. And finally, we'll wrap up with the conclusion that ties everything together and leaves that would leave you with actionable steps to secure your place in this exciting new landscape. So the journey from Industry 1.0 to 5 showcases the profound transformation in how we work, live, and innovate. Industry 1.0 in the last 18th century was marked by mechanization with steam engines powering earlier factories. By the late 19th century, Industry 2.0 introduced mass production and assembly lines driven by electricity revolutionizing industries. And then the Industry 3.0 in the mid 20th century brought us automation and computers, streaming processors with electronics and early robotics. Then the fourth industrial revolution, the one that we are living on currently, has been about smart technologies, AI, IoT, and big data, creating intelligent, interconnected systems. And now Industry 5.0 is focusing on human-centered innovation, combining advanced technologies with human creativity to carve a future that's not only technologically advanced, but also sustainable and socially responsible. And each of these eras, women's roles have evolved, but our journey continues as we now strive to secure our place as leaders in Industry 5.0. So to go a bit deeper into Industry 5.0, it actually marks a significant shift from the previous ones. The novelty here lies in its human-centric approach, where technology and humans work together in harmony. This era actually emphasizes the collaboration between humans and intelligent machines to create a customized and sustainable solution. And unlike Industry 4.0, this 5.0 prioritized the well-being of people, integrating social and environmental concerns alongside economical growth. It also introduces the concept of hyper-personalization, where products and services are labeled or tailored more precisely to individual needs. In short, Industry 5.0 isn't just about technology for technology's sake. It's about using it thoughtfully to enhance human capabilities, foster sustainable development, and create a more balanced world. Now, imagine a scenario where a company is expanding into new culturally diverse markets. Here's where the blend of AI and human intelligence plays a crucial role. AI steps in to handle the heavy lifting of data analysis, shifting through vast market data to pinpoint trends, consumer behaviors, and also potential for growth, offering quantitative insights that form a solid base for decision making. Now, on the other hand, a human takes the AI's finding and adds layers of creativity or creative strategy with emotional intelligence. Now, this human needs to have the ability to understand, sorry, I think I made a, yeah. Yeah, so now this human needs to have the ability to understand cultural nuances and ethical considerations that AI just cannot grasp. This, to me at least, it sounds kind of exciting. I hope it's the same for you as well, because a lot of novelty in this 5.0. Now, but beyond embracing technological advancements, this is a chance for all of us to redefine leadership as well as innovation. Now, multiple studies show that women leaders have the inherent skills to be vital in this transformation. And at least for us, I think for all the women, it's really good news because we can see the value of women in this with the new developments. Now, recent studies highlight a clear trend. Companies with more women in top roles, especially when women make up over 30% of the executive team, they are not only more profitable but also more competitive. This is crucial for the 5.0, where adaptability and innovation are essential. Since women bring strengths in soft skills, such as leading with creativity, emotional self-awareness, and building inclusive teams, they foster a forward-thinking company culture. These leadership traits boost motivation and productivity while also shaping a company's ethical approach. Now, during a high-stakes situation like the global pandemic, women leaders from certain countries, you may remember New Zealand's Jacinda Ardern, who was touted as the world's greatest leader, and other female leaders like Germany's Angela Merkel, Finland's Sanna Marin, and Taiwan's first female president, Tsai Ing-wen. They all excelled in making well-considered effective decisions. Their diverse perspectives and inclusive approaches are invaluable for solving complex problems and rebuilding, which is central to the Industry 5.0. This 5.0 does not just benefit from women leaders, it actually needs them. And their ability to drive economic success, innovate sustainability, and manage crisis is exactly what this evolving era requires, marking a shift from traditional results-driven, male-led kind of models. Now, this emphasizes the unique value women bring to leadership roles in Industry 5.0. So there are exciting new engineering fields that are emerging, focusing on the intersection of technology, human needs, and sustainability. Careers like human-centric automation engineering and AI ethics will center on integrating advanced systems that support humans and ethical AI practices. Sustainable engineering, digital twin technologies, and bioengineering will shape the future by promoting environmental responsibility and enhancing human capabilities. Quantum engineering and resilience engineering will address complex challenges in computing and climate adaptation. Meanwhile, fields such as metaverse engineering, cybersecurity, neuromorphic computing, green energy, and biomanufacturing are also poised for significant growth, driving innovation across industries. Now, let's go a bit deeper into some exciting careers that are shaping Industry 5.0. First, we have human-centric automation, where the focus is on creating smart systems like collaborative robots or cobots and wearable tech that actually help enhance our skills instead of replacing them. Then there's AI ethics and trust engineering, which is all about developing AI that's not just smart, but ethical, transparent, and aligned with human values. In sustainable engineering, the aim is to design products and processes that are eco-friendly, promoting circular economics where nothing goes to waste. I really like that engineering part because I love recycling, reducing, and reusing things, So nothing goes to waste is a good thing. And then we have digital twin and simulation engineering that uses virtual models to optimize real-world systems, helping industries improve performance in areas like predictive maintenance and energy usage. When it comes to bioengineering and human augmentation, they merge technology and biology to enhance human health and capabilities. Here, think about brain-computer interface or smart prosthetics. Then quantum engineering is leading the future of computing and communication by using quantum technology to solve complex problems in ways traditional computing cannot. Now, as we dive into this phase, consider it like something like this, for example, like human-centric automation is like having a robot colleague of yours who actually helps you instead of just sending you more and more emails. And when it comes to quantum engineering, let's just say it's great for impressing your friends by saying you work on solving problems that exist in multiple dimensions. And we can also look at some more emerging engineering careers in the 5.0 that are making waves, starting with resilience and disaster engineering, where the goal is to design technologies that can withstand the impact of climate change and natural disasters by using smart material and predictive models. Then there is metaverse engineering, which I'm very like fascinated about, where you'll be building immersive virtual worlds and experiences that seamlessly blend the digital and physical worlds. Next, we have cybersecurity and privacy engineering, which focuses on protecting data in a world full of connected devices and developing cutting-edge security technologies to keep everything safe. In neuromorphic and edge computing, engineers are creating brain-inspired computing systems that process data efficiently and in a decentralized manner, closer to where the data is generated. Green engineering, green energy engineering is all about innovating in renewable energy, efficient storage solutions, and smart grid technologies to power a sustainable future. And in biomanufacturing and synthetic biology, engineers are using living organisms to create bio-based products and materials, transforming how we produce things in a sustainable way. You can think of these careers as the Avengers of engineering. Each one has a unique superpower. For an example, resilience engineers are like the Hulk, smashing natural disasters with robust solutions, while metaverse engineers resemble Doctor Strange, blending reality and virtual worlds with their magical touch. And cybersecurity engineers, they are the Iron Man of the group, always saving the day with advanced technology. And the best part is none of these people need capes. So as we've just seen, there are many exciting new engineering career paths emerging with Industry 5.0. But what's driving the growth and evolution of these fields? It's not just technology alone. Broader forces are shaping these opportunities across industries worldwide. I had the privilege of being part of the IEEE Future Directions Megatrends team, where 50 of us collaborated on the 2024 Technology Megatrends report. If you'd like to dive deeper into our predictions and implications, I encourage you to download the full report. The link is shown here. Our focus was on three key technology megatrends: digital transformation, sustainability, and AGI. Understanding these trends helps us grasp why these engineering fields are so crucial for the future, especially within the framework of Industry 5.0. Now, digital transformation is reshaping industries by dividing or by driving automation, and connectivity that are essential for roles in AI ethics, neuromorphic computing, and metaverse engineering. Sustainability is central to creating eco-friendly technologies, making it a guiding force for careers like green energy engineering and biomanufacturing. AGI will support and enhance various technologies, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in fields like cybersecurity, resilience engineering, and human augmentation. So by understanding how these megatrends are influencing our world, we can better prepare ourselves for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead in this evolving landscape. Now that we have explored the technology megatrends shaping Industry 5.0 and the emerging engineering careers, it's time to think about what it takes to thrive in this landscape. With rapid advancement in technology and an increased focus on human-centered innovation, it's not just about knowing the latest tools of trends or the trends. It's about equipping yourself with the right skills to secure your place in this fifth industrial revolution. So what exactly are these skills and how can you ensure you are ready for what's coming next? To succeed, women engineers will need a blend of technical, soft, and adaptive skills to thrive. Advanced digital skills are essential, including understanding AI, robotics, and data analytics, as they will work alongside smart systems. Leveraging these tools can enhance human capabilities. Sustainability will be a focus, so skills in green engineering and sustainable design will become more important. Engineers will need to develop solutions that minimize environmental impact and support the circular economy. Also, familiarity with IoT, edge computing, and digital twins will be crucial for designing and managing smart systems that integrate both physical and digital worlds. Also, human-machine collaboration will also be key, with engineers learning to work seamlessly with collaborative robots or the cobots. Soft skills like creative problem solving, emotional intelligence, and leadership are critical, as is a commitment to lifelong learning to stay current in a rapidly evolving field. Lastly, understanding ethics and digital responsibility ensures engineers create solutions that positively impact society. These skills collectively prepare women engineers not only to participate, but to lead and shape the future of Industry 5.0. So, what are the unique skills and perspectives that women bring? These are the skills that are vital for shaping a more human-centric, ethical, and sustainable future. So let's take a look at them in the next slide. So women bring these unique strengths that are essential for shaping 5.0's human-centric and sustainable agenda. Empathy and emotional intelligence help design technology that truly meets human needs. Their strong collaboration skills make them great at leading diverse teams, which is crucial in multidisciplinary environments. Women's holistic problem-solving approaches consider not just technical, but social and environmental factors, um, creating sustainable solutions. Their focus on ethical decision-making aligns technology with human values, while resilience and adaptability ensures they thrive in a rapidly evolving tech landscape. Lastly, advocating for diversity and inclusion drives innovation and better outcomes for everyone. And by leveraging these strengths, women can significantly influence the direction of 5.0, ensuring it remains ethical, inclusive, and aligned with the needs of people and the planet. So, as we've already seen, women bring invaluable skills and perspective to Industry 5.0, which are crucial for driving ethical and sustainable progress. However, to truly thrive and leverage these strengths, safeguarding well-being in this fast-paced, tech-driven environment is very important. So let's explore some strategies for maintaining balance and resilience in Industry 5.0. To do this, we need to set clear boundaries between work and personal life to prevent burnout. It's important to know when to say no and prioritize tasks that align with your goals. Building strong support networks, including mentors and professional communities, offer valuable guidance and shared experiences that help navigate challenges. Prioritizing mental and physical health through self-care practices like exercise and mindfulness is crucial for maintaining resilience. Continuous learning is also key. Staying updated with new trends can reduce anxiety around skills becoming obsolete or useless. And it's also important to advocate for a healthy work environment that supports work-life balance and mental health initiatives. Lastly, embrace technology as an ally. Smart tools can handle repetitive tasks, freeing up time for more meaningful and less stressful work is important. By following these strategies, women engineers can achieve success while maintaining a fulfilling and balanced career in Industry 5.0. Actually, some of these you can even use now in the 4.0 that we have. You know. Now, while maintaining a maintaining well-being in this Industry 5.0 is crucial, another key aspect of thriving in this environment is knowing how to manage the constant demand that come with it. One of the most powerful tools for achieving this is learning when and how to say no. So let's explore why setting boundaries can be a game changer for your career and well-being. Saying no at work is more than just turning down tasks. It's a crucial skill for protecting your well-being and managing your career effectively. When we say no, we prevent burnout by setting boundaries and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It allows us to focus on high priority tasks, leading to higher quality work without overcommitting. It's also about reinforcing professional boundaries, communicating our limits, show confidence, and help set clear expectations with colleagues. By strategically saying no, we can prioritize tasks that align with our career goals, empowering us to grow in the right direction. It also improves team dynamics by encouraging delegation and fostering open communication. Finally, saying no is a key time management tool, helping us to stay focused on what truly matters and avoid being overwhelmed by distractions. So mastering this skill is essential for sustainable, successful career in Industry 5.0. Now, to truly become your company's greatest asset, it's all about combining strategic focus, continuous growth, and a proactive mindset. Start by mastering the art of prioritization. Focus on tasks that align with both the company's goals and your career aspirations. This ties back to the importance of saying no when necessary to keep your efforts directed towards high impact work. Next, make continuous learning a habit. Stay informed about industry trends and emerging technologies to keep your skills relevant. Don't just execute tasks. Look for problems to solve and bring innovative solutions to the table. This kind of initiative is what sets valuable contributors apart. Building strong relationships within the company is key too. So like networking strategically helps you understand different areas of the organization and positions you as a go-to person for the collaboration and new opportunities. It's also crucial to embrace feedback and use it to adapt quickly. Your ability to grow from constructive criticism shows resilience and commitment. At the same time, be your own advocate. Actively seek about other projects and development opportunities that kind of challenge you. Finally, align your work with the company's mission and values. So by demonstrating your dedication to the bigger picture, you show that you are not just here to do a job, but to help drive the company forward. So that's how you position yourself as a true asset. Now, before I end this presentation, I want to touch base about the DEI hire, something we got to hear often since Kamala Harris was nominated. This is actually more prominent in the United States. I'm going to show you this example anyways, because there's a chance that all of you would end up somewhere in the US or somewhere else. If that happens, you will see that this is a label that most of us in the minority group, we have to go through. So just bear with me as I explain this. So when you hear the term DEI hire, it's actually a disparaging term that refers to quotas or targets for hiring racial and ethnic minorities, women and or people with disabilities for positions of authority and or power. The term DEI hire often carries a negative connotation, implying that something was hired or someone was hired solely based on diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives rather than their qualifications or merit. This can be discouraging and dismissive for women and underrepresented groups in engineering, as it suggests that their accomplishment and skills are secondary to meeting a quota. It undermines their expertise and can create feelings of imposter syndrome, leading to the perception that they don't belong or aren't deserving of their role. So basically, the term DEI hire actually implies that only heterosexual white men are qualified for such high leadership positions. So as we explore the complexities of being labeled as a DEI hire, we can look to prominent figures like Kamala Harris and Dr. Lisa Su as contrasting examples. Kamala Harris, currently the Democratic nominee for the US president in next month's election, often faces criticism from some who label her as a DEI hire. This perception can overshadow her qualification and achievements, illustrating how such branding can limit recognition of a person's true capabilities. Now, in contrast, we have Dr. Lisa Su, the CEO of AMD, who has been celebrated for her leadership and strategic vision in a highly competitive tech industry. I remember when she was first appointed as the CEO of AMD, like about 10, 15 years ago. was where at the time the company AMD was not doing very well. So some men actually thought that a woman was hired to bring the company down and finalize its closure. However, she proved otherwise and now has become one of the biggest or the greatest tech CEOs ever. She has proven that success transcends labels, showcasing how hard work, expertise, and dedication can establish one as an invaluable asset to their organization. These examples remind us that while DI are vital for any organization, our contributions must speak for themselves. So let's focus on developing our skills, building our networks, and demonstrating our values, ensuring that we are recognized for our capabilities rather than being reduced to any singular label. Now, by doing so, we not only advance our careers, but also pave the way for future generations of women in engineering to thrive. Now, as you discussed earlier, the 5.0 brings exciting opportunities for new career paths and innovations. But there's a very important factor that we need to address, which is the digital gap. Now, according to the United Nations, there are more than 1.1 billion girls under the age of 18 worldwide, and for many of them, digital realities present a significant knowledge gap. By 2050, about 65% of these young girls will be working in jobs that do not exist yet. If we do not increase digital adoption and access, these girls will face additional barriers to entering the workforce, and they will have fewer opportunities to thrive in Industry 5.0. So by bridging this digital gap, we not only ensure that the next generation has the skills and knowledge to secure their place in the future of work, but also foster a more inclusive, diverse, and innovative Industry 5.0 landscape. Addressing these disparities aligns well with empowering women to shape the future of engineering, drive change, and promote inclusive technologies. According to the United Nations, the pandemic caused the largest mass disruption of education in modern history. Now, I don't understand why did it take a pandemic of this scale for us to realize that digital access should be a universal thing, isn't it? Why couldn't we address this gap from early on? The pandemic may have caused the biggest disruption in education that we've ever seen, but we shouldn't need a crisis like COVID-19 to mobilize and take action for something like this. Anyway, now that we have begun to tackle the digital divide, now is the time to make the most of this opportunity, and we must act with urgency to ensure that all girls have the digital tools, skills, and platforms they need to lift their voices and realize their potential. It's time to listen to their voices, empower them with the right skills, and ensure that digital access is available for everyone. We can no longer undervalue the power of our girls, and we certainly can't disregard their potential. I truly believe that the time to close the digital gap is now, definitely without any hesitation. So as we as we move forward, it's our responsibility to place girls at the center of Industry 5.0 by taking concrete actions to build a complete digital ecosystem that ensures they are skilled and empowered. We must drive policy actions that integrate diversity at all levels of digital development, because the worst mistake we can make is to assume that technology is inherently gender neutral when it often isn't. We can't afford to be gender blind either. We need to be intentional about inclusivity in tech, and we must continue to insist that the right of girls to education, especially in IT and STEM, is absolutely non-negotiable. Remember, we cannot expect to see more women in technology if we don't invest in getting more girls in STEM today. So no girls in STEM means no women in tech. Remember that. So let's work together to ensure that girls are not just connected, but also supported and empowered, so they can co-lead the journey towards a more inclusive and innovative Industry 5.0. So as we wrap up, let's revisit the key takeaways for securing your place in Industry 5.0. We need to embrace the opportunities that this era brings, where human-machine collaboration, sustainability, and ongoing innovation intersects. Focus on developing essential skills like emotional intelligence, problem solving, and adaptability to remain competitive in a rapidly evolving landscape. We have also highlighted a critical challenge, which is the digital gap, which reminds us of the urgent need to ensure that everyone, especially young girls, has equal access to technology and digital skills. Addressing this gap is essential for building a diverse and inclusive future workforce. We as women engineers have a unique opportunity to shape the future of engineering by leading change and championing inclusive technologies. Remember, your well-being is a priority. So set boundaries, say no when needed, and protect yourself from burnout. Lastly, take charge of your career. Define your path, seek out growth opportunities, and continue to ask yourself, what will you do to secure your place in Industry 5.0? Now, with this, I like to thank you for listening to me, and I hope you leave here motivated to turn these insights into actions that will make a real difference in your life. Thank you. Oh, I see the question that Varsha. Varsha, do you want to say that? Can you speak up and ask the question? Unmute.
Yes, Oracle is like a big tech company. So I just wanted to know, was there any issues like with gender and all, like since you are like female, was your opinions were not heard, or is it something like that, or did they like equally value you?
No, it was a struggle. I mean, always. I mean, most of the time, when you would notice in countries when you're in the technology or technical fields, um, you will see like maybe 1 or 2 women out of and 10 or 20 men in a meeting. So there were times that sometimes I was the only female engineer in group meetings, and yes, there were times that my voice was not heard. But that was mainly in the beginning when I was like a junior engineer starting my career. I mean, mostly because I was also scared to ask questions. I was worried that I would be asking the wrong thing, that people would judge me based on that. And then I realized that it is not the case with men, you know, like I had a vice president in our team, who comes to the technical meetings, and when he wanted to ask a question, he would say, "Can I ask a stupid question?" And then he would ask anything, or he would say, "Can I ask a dumb question?" And he would ask this question, and no one said anything about it. No one judged him. No one said. So I thought, okay, maybe I would do the same thing. I didn't say a stupid or dumb question, but I thought the best thing for me would be every time I go to a meeting, I would ask at least two questions so that when you go with that opinion or understanding, you will be paying attention to the presentations or the discussions. And when you're paying attention to those things, the chances of you asking a dumb question is less because you are really paying attention and you want to ask a good question. So that was my role. Eventually, I started asking good questions, and people started appreciating what I was asking. So that's how I changed my way from being like shy about asking question and worrying that somebody would judge me or you know will not value my opinion. So I created that, I developed that technique. So even for you, like for all of you who are listening right now, when you go to meet, when you start working, when you go to meetings, think about us paying attention and asking the right question. If you ask dumb questions, no problem. They may think something at that time, but people will not remember. I mean, think about like in your for you. Do you remember a time when somebody asked something really like stupid, or somebody brought up an issue that is not valuable? People forget. So don't feel shy about it. Just go with it, and you can actually change the way people have a perception on you. So that's how I dealt with it. Thank you for that question, Vasha.
Yeah, thanks, ma'am, for your answers. Well.
Yeah, anything else?
Yeah, if there's any other questions, you all can either unmute yourselves or you all can drop it in the chat even. Good evening. On behalf of the IEEE Women in Engineering Student Branch Affinity Group of the University of Jaffna, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Jeewika Ranaweera, for sharing her insights with us today. Dear Madam, your comprehensive overview of how women can carve out their roles and excel in the dynamic landscape of Industry 5.0 has undoubtedly enlightened us all and provided invaluable knowledge. We deeply appreciate the time, effort, and expertise you generously shared with us. Madam, please accept the virtual token of appreciation we have prepared as a small gesture of our gratitude. I also like to extend a warm thank you to all the participants who took the time to join us today. As we come to an end of the session, it's perfectly okay if we are unable to switch on the cameras, but we request everyone to join us for a group photo. It would be wonderful to capture this moment together. Thank you once again and have a wonderful evening. Also, happy International Day of the Girl Child.
Thank you, Vasha.
Yeah, thanks, ma'am. We'll maybe wait for 1 or 2 minutes for everyone to turn on their cameras. All right. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks for accepting our invitation and came. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Okay.